Hello, everyone. Welcome to Not Easily Broken Ministry. I am Prophetess Angie Allen. Please follow, share, and subscribe. So today I want to talk about a vision that I had last night. And I pray that it be a blessing to you as it was to me as God began to give me confirmation about what I saw in this vision. So last night I couldn't sleep. It was around 10 something. But I remember when it crossed over 12, it was like 12 something at this time. I was in prayer the whole entire time, in and out, in and out. But this very moment, when I was almost close of coming out of prayer, I end up getting this vision and I saw this black present, which was some type of man. I don't know what that was. It wasn't human. It wasn't normal. But anyway, he had a vase in his hand. And as I continued to look at it, I began to see the vase begin to crack. And when the vase cracked, things begin to be released from it. And as I was watching it being released, I began to feel where was being released off of me. And I began to look at it even the more. And I realized there were things that were inside this vase that was trying to be compressed, didn't want it to be released. Now, I can't tell you how long it's been, but from what I can feel, that has been going on for years. And so after that was over, everything faded out. And I laid there and I began to cry out to God and I began to tell him, thank you. And I began to ask him, could he help me to break this information down? God never gave me revelation in that moment after asking, but he did give me revelation today when I went to church service this morning. And my God, Dr. Smith, she tore that message up. When God said his word is sharper than a two-edged sword, let me tell you something. When she opened up her mouth and began to declare some things of what the Lord have said and what the Lord is doing and how she broke the message down in the revelation God gave her, gave me revelation. It's like Mary and Elizabeth, what was in her belly began to make what was on the inside of me leap. My God, you ought to go back and listen to the service on today at True Praise Spiritual Church. I'm telling you, it was a great dynamic message on today. Anyway, what she said about the hiding and the protection of the Lord, that gave me revelation to what I begin to see and also what I begin to feel. I didn't understand why I couldn't enter into or log into all these different platforms. It was because God was protecting me from something. And I'm saying this for you too. You might have a desire not to go on certain platforms. You have a desire not to step foot in places. God is protecting you. Let the Lord continue to protect you and just be obedient and ride it out. See, God needed me not to be logged into all these different accounts or platforms due to a lot of distraction. I needed to be in the hiding place with him so that he can feed me and show me my next step, what to do, what's going on, things that I can't see with my natural eyes. And that was one of the things, which was dealing with that vase, to see this entity hold this vase in its hand and how the vase broke. If I was so distracted, these are things I wouldn't have saw. How can I break this vase? I wouldn't even know that was a vase that even existed or whatever that's supposed to symbolize. But I believe it symbolized the temple. And to be able to see the depth of how witchcraft is being performed, I needed to be in his presence. And I'm saying this for you. If God is telling you to isolate yourself, pull back, it's for a reason. It's things that he wants you to understand. It's some things that he want to teach you, some things that he want to train you. He want to show you. He want to be able to equip you. So when you are coming out of in this place, you'll be ready for what's to come. Now, as I begin to see that vase, it began to show me a greater thing about what was taking place. As things was being released, I was being released. But it took me standing in prayer for hours. And I thank God for the endurance. My prayer that God continue to equip you and give you the endurance that you need to keep pressing forward. Now I say to you, that which tried to hold you bound can't hold you anymore. That's the subject for today. Again, that which tried to hold you bound can't hold you anymore. That vase, which symbolizes something that it contains and hold things, right? But the crack represent a release. There is a crack in some areas in your life because God is releasing what has been holding you down. What has been keeping you from seeing the truth? What has been keeping you from hearing what you need to hear? What has kept you from moving forward? You no longer will be stagnated. What does that mean in depth? You have grown a self-image, role, or limited belief, and it can no longer contain who you are becoming. You've been holding back emotions, the power that God has placed on the inside of you to do his will, truth, and now the seal is broken. The seal is broken. I speak this over your life. The seal is broken. You are free and you are elevating. You are shifting. You are transitioning. It is done. The crack is not failure. It's the point of exit, the point of truth. You're not being broken. You are being delivered. God has set you free. Listen to what I'm saying. God have set you free. Those things no longer can grip you. The oil on your life, you too anointed. It has nothing to grip. All it's going to do is slide right off. That's how anointed you are. Now I'm about to talk about some of the things that you are breaking free from. Silence. Speaking when you've been quiet too long. Control. Releasing the need to hold everything together. Fear. Stepping forward despite what's unknown. Old stories. The version of you shaped by others' expectations. Toxic influences. Relationship mindset environments that shrink you. These are just the name of a few things. You know what you're dealing with. And that thing that you might be feeling like it's hard to shake, God is breaking that off of you. And he's going to also show you the things that are attached to you that you unaware of. That's some of the reason for why the stagnation, some of the reason that has been keeping you from moving forward. This right now in this hour is a revealing season. It's time for you to come into who you really are. The enemy don't want you to know that because he know how powerful you are. People don't want you to know that because they know now it comes to a point where you get to see who they really are, the reveal of their real character. But God is setting you free for some things. That dark present represents something internal that is cutting ties with an old pattern, a person, a belief that held you down. Sometimes the dark isn't evil. It's the pressure that cracks the shell so the truth can get out. Let me repeat that again, y'all. Sometimes the dark isn't evil. It's the pressure, my God, that cracks the shell so the truth can get out. That vase was filled with so much pressure that it caused it to crack so it can release itself to give me revelation, the truth of what has been going on for years, the truth of showing me even the more depth of who I am, the truth. Korasi, I'm saying this for you. The truth is being released. That pressure is pushing against some things that is causing things to have to loose its hands off of you. It's shaping some things. It's shaking some things. It's causing things to vibrate. because of the pressure. The anointing on your life is part of that pressure that is pushing some things even the more out. You are about to give birth to some mighty things. I don't know who you are, but you have a great anointing upon your life. And I heard the word shifting, multiple shifts, shifts in shifts. Ha, koyedidisiya. Your anointing, ha, yodorosoya. You have yet to meet it, this other level of this anointing, but you are about to come in contact with it. And you're going to even know the more of who you are in Jesus Christ. I pray this message have blessed you. As Jesus Christ love you, I love you too. Be blessed.